Chapter 2, Lesson 5, Part 1, 5 Little Monkeys, Stepwise Refinement. Open the notes document for this lesson and answer the questions as you go through this video lecture. Learning target. I can do a stepwise refinement on 5 Little Monkeys animation. Let's watch this 5 Little Monkeys animation.
Little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor and the doctor said,
"No more monkeys jumping on the bed."
4 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor and the doctor said,
"No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 3 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed."
2 little monkeys jumping on the bed. One fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor and the doctor said,
"No more monkeys jumping on the bed." 1 little monkey jumping on the bed. He fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor and the doctor said, "No more monkeys jumping on the bed."
No little monkeys jumping on the bed. None fell off and bumped his head. So Mama called the doctor and the doctor said,
"Put those monkeys back in the bed."
We're going to use the 4-step process to solve our 5 Little Monkeys animation problem. Step 1. Understand the problem. The first thing that you need to do for step 1 is understand the problem. Write a brief summary that will describe what your program will do. This is my description for step 1. 5 monkeys are jumping on bed. One falls down and breaks his head. The mom calls the doctor and the doctor says no more monkeys jumping on the bed. The story keeps repeating for each monkey until all monkeys are hurt. Then finally all monkeys go to bed. Now the next thing you want to do is identify the objects, the characters, props. What characters and props are needed. Identify the objects you will use. I have written bed, 5 monkeys, a mom monkey. Next, identify the actions. Now you will identify the actions. What are they going to do? There's say, there's jump, there's fall down, etc. So now go to your notes and write the actions. Identify what actions are performed. I have written jump, fall, say. Step 2, design. In step 2, designing a solution, we need to set up a scene and then develop a storyboard. Now before we set up the scene, we are going to write a storyboard. We are going to do an algorithm. Because we know what the animation looks like, let's focus on designing a storyboard first. Before we start designing a storyboard, we need to understand what actions are involved in this animation. Now we need to look for repetitive action in your storyboard. Now you have seen the animation. Think about the actions that keeps repeating, such as monkeys are jumping. Then they are not just jumping once, they are jumping many times. Monkeys falling down. There are 5 monkeys and each monkey falls down, so all together in the animation at least the monkey will fall down 5 times. So we are repeating monkey fall down 5 times. And then every time the mom comes and she says she's going to call the doctor, and then they say no more jumping on the bed. And the last one is monkeys go back to bed, and that's going to be the end of your animation. Now when you plan to program these repetitive actions such as monkeys are jumping, monkeys are falling down, you need to make sure you create these procedures in superclass or a biped class. Step 2, design stepwise refinement. We have a storyboard. We know what the animation looks like. Now we would do a stepwise refinement on the storyboard. We would give names to the actions like jump, fall, call mom, and end. And these would be our procedures. So now we have to decide where am I going to create these procedures. Now we all know that monkey is jumping, monkey is falling down, monkey is coming, and monkeys go back to bed. Now it's as easy. All this is happening for monkeys, and monkeys have 2 legs. That means they are a biped object. So all of these procedures are going to be created in our biped superclass. Go to your notes, and in step 2, design, write down the name of the 4 procedures that you will be creating. Now this is what my step 2 design a solution procedures would look like. Write the name of your first procedure, that is jump. Which class would you create it? Since monkey is a biped, I would create it in a biped class. Name of my second procedure is fall. And which class would you create it? Biped. Write the name of the third procedure. That's going to be call mom. Which class would you create it? That would be biped. Name of my fourth procedure is going to be an end. Which class would you create it? That's going to be a biped. Now that I've written my 4 names of the procedures in here, go ahead and write a solution for each procedure. Now don't worry about writing details in here. We'll do that while we write our code. So now my step 2, design a solution, is complete. So now I've just changed the color of my procedure name to red so that when I look at this code, I know that the jump is my procedure and I have to create that in biped. I know fall is my procedure and I have to create that in biped. I know call mom is my procedure and I have to create it in biped. I know end is my procedure and I have to create it in a biped. Now that my solution is done, so pause the video, go to Alice and create your initial scene. Next, create initial scene. Understand the animation. We know what objects are going to be in our animation. We know what actions they're going to do. And we have also designed a solution how they're going to do the action. Now let's go to Alice. So create your initial scene, then take a screenshot of your initial scene and then paste it into your notes. So now go to your notes. Step 2, design a solution, and the last one is put a screenshot of your initial scene here. So I can text wrap the pictures. That we finished our step 2, design a solution. We have our 4 procedures and each procedure knows what action to do. We have created our initial scene in Alice. Now we are ready to go to step 3 to implement the design.